Hello friends, Josevich here. Welcome back to some Dragon Reno Priest in our quest for glory, for ladder glory here early in the season, early in the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan release. A lot of people I think have learned about this deck either through their own discovery or looking at funky things online, and I think we are going to be running into a lot of Priest, specifically Dragon Priest, if not Dragon Reno Priest. And that's fine. I think one of the good counters for that is actually the Reno Lock, or the Dragon Reno Lock. Has some pretty good answers for a lot of the deck that we are currently playing right now, and it looks like our opponent is playing as well. And they got off an early Nether Spite Historian, not really worried. Next turn I might coin out a Kazakis. Probably just going to take a 5 mana spell if I do that. I kind of basically just don't want to fall super far behind on tempo. I guess we can just play Acidic Swampoos. It basically trades with the board. The issue is if he plays a 4 mana 3/6 taunt, I'm kind of in trouble. Although I guess we could Power Word Shield this right now as well. I'm not sure how much the Power Word Shield is valuable later on. I guess we can do that now and start cycling, maybe looking for some dragons. We basically have a good turn 4 and a good turn 5 play. So there's no point to use the coin right now. I think we can go ahead and save the coin. Maybe I didn't even need to do that, to be honest. I was only taking 1 damage a turn, but if we are playing against a, I don't want to say a true, but let's say a pure Dragon Priest, then they are definitely more likely to be just tempoing us out. Here we have obviously options of coining out a Drake, coining out Raza the Chained, or just playing Kazakis on curve. Unfortunately, our Acidic Swampoos is not able to trade with a Bran, and we don't have Shadow Word Pain, so we're kind of stuck. We're not able to coin out Dragonfire Potion, and I don't think I would want to at this point. We can't coin out Entomb, and I would not want to at this point. I think if we just take a 5 mana spell, we should have lots of options for next turn, and we can kind of deal with it then. Or maybe we take a 1 mana spell. Okay, that's not cool. If we take a 1 mana spell, we could potentially coin it out now, but I don't think there's anything that great that we can be getting. So I'll just take a 5, draw 2 cards doesn't help, transform a random enemy minion. Summon 2 friendly minions that died. Don't have anything that great. Draw 2 cards, give your minions plus 4 health. I'm not expecting to have too many minions, I guess I'm stuck with armor. And I guess that's kind of where we're stuck with. Maybe I could have taken a 1 mana and hoped for a polymorph. And then hope that the polymorph hit Bran, but I guess we'll see what sort of Bran action our opponent's really able to get here. Or if they're able to just double draw. I guess that's okay. It's really not the end of the world. I still trade in here favorably. The face damage is absolutely negligible. So Bran has to go down here, right? And I'm going to go ahead with a big ol' yes. And this is going to be a useful card in the long run. And to be honest with you, I was already planning on hitting the next button. I should have definitely healed up Kazakis there. Kind of would have forced the Azure Drake trade, which would have been better for us. Shadow Word Death there is kind of, again, whatever. But yeah, leaving up the Azure Drake is kind of bad news, and that's also kind of bad news for us, but we'll see how we do now. Maybe we can do something funky here to help ourselves out. Polymorph a random minion? No, obviously we don't want to risk the 50-50. Although if we hit the 50-50, we're looking great. There's no doubt about that. I think this is one of those times when I'm just going to coin out a Chillmaw. And we'll kind of see where we go from here. If this gets entombed, well, we're sad. But some Dragon Priest decks aren't actually running Entomb right now, so maybe we'll be okay. I've seen a few lists posted online, actually. Sometimes I just like to talk myself into the best possible outcome. And obviously a big issue with this deck right now is that our major AoE doesn't really do much, so I'm just going to go ahead and play our 1-3. We're hoping for something big and juicy. We might honestly be stuck with the Draconoid just so we can actually play it next turn. Ysera's obviously the best. Let's be Let's be playing for glory here. Should we take the armor? Hitting the 1 and 3, I mean, we're only going to fall farther and farther behind now. Oh. And we now have a chance, it looks like, at least at winning. Okay, so that was very, very lucky. That was 33% chance. If we hit the other two, we're kind of going to be very sad. And now Ysera looks like a great pickup, actually. If I'd done that in the other order, things would have been a lot different. And depending what gets played here, obviously, ooh, Akanai's actually kind of really not that great, but again, we'll survive. That's definitely an interesting. I'm hoping for Shadow Word Pain. We could kind of heal and draw, but I'm not sure how useful that is for us. If we play Azure Drake, what else should we do? Should we just empty our hand with our dragons? Let's see what we get first. How about that? I like discovering cards. I hope you all like discovering cards too. Ooh, deal 8 to all minions. I dig it. I dig that card a lot when I'm far behind on board. I know it's definitely not the best option. In that case, I think it might have been, especially because of that crazy death rattle, and we've already seen one. We've already seen one Entomb, so if our opponent wants to waste another Entomb on Anomalous, go right ahead. Those are some very, very favorable trades. Oh no! Alex! What you doing? What you doing, Alex? That's really scary. So obviously now we're in an unfortunate position where that's 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, so that's lethal. So unfortunately we can't just Ysera here and pass. Obviously Dragon Fire Potion, not good enough. We might be stuck with an Entomb. And you know what, that Ysera might actually come back to be useful, so I'm not too sad. And I think we can Twilight Whelp and heal ourselves. We can Twilight Whelp, Wormrust Agent, and heal ourselves because the Akanai Soul Priest is not able to heal right now. Because I was worried, oh no, I'm going to get value off of that 3-5, but your healing value at least is gone, Akanai. And just going face, I dig it. I dig it. That's terrifying. Is that actually in his deck? Oh my. Did we just lose? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are at 16. We just lost, right? Is there any way to get any sort of damage off here? Oh no, wait. No, no, no. We're fine. We're not fine, but we can Dragon Fire Potion. Okay, we can do some things here. We're basically hoping for a death next turn. Because Akanai is going to die. Wormrest is going to die. That's then 5, 7 damage off the board. So there's still 9. We're still not in good shape. But I think we can do this. We're going to Doomsayer. And we're going to Northshire. Healing face. Going face. And now we've got a really slow, clunky hand. But one of the cool things about Kazakus is the fact that we're able to heal every turn no matter what. Nice 0 mana hero power. And obviously there still are lethals, I guess? Holy Fire? No, Holy Fire and what would we need? Just healing face? What's going on? Holy Nova? And he just let me take that out. I'm kind of really confused. Ysera only loses to Entomb. And even that, I mean, yeah, Holy Fire is, oof, well that's no good for us right now. We definitely needed dragons. Just the thing is, this can't get dealt with by Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death. I can't deal with that either, unfortunately. Although we can steal it now, and this is one of the cool interactions that we have right now. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, this is actually going to be a pretty sweet turn. So, Pint-Sized Potion reduces all of your enemy minions' attack by 3. And you see these big, juicy 5 attack minions get reduced to 2. we can use Cabal Shadow Priest now a lot more actively, heal ourselves, and Ysera continues to create value. I'm not going to play into MCT now. I've got really big minions on board, and we're slowly healing back up. Unless this is some Dragon 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so we have a way to deal with Ysera. Obviously, our opponent's hoping to get Ysera Awakens. We just trade in and heal ourselves up, right? This is basically how we win the game, I think. And then, who do we want to heal is the question. Who do we want to heal? I don't think we need to heal ourselves. I think we'll heal up the other 4 attack minion. Because our Draconoid Operative is going to be immune to the Dragon Fire. And now this makes Cabal Shadow Priest immune to another Holy Nova. Shadow or Death is fine. Choma is fine. Silence is excellent. How much better is Dream, though? I think Dream is way better, because when we can punch in this much damage here, and now basically we set up for lethal for next turn. So now what we see is we have, this is 9, 13, we'll go friendly, and we'll throw that in the middle. And if my math was correct, and to be honest with you, I didn't double check it, this is 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8, 6 plus... What did I just say? 8 plus 6? It's going to be 14. 14 plus 5 is going to be 19. We take a bit of damage there, but I'm okay with it. And he can not heal me, so that's pretty good news. We definitely have options, but I think I just trade into here. I don't have any lethal, do I? 5, 10, 14. Oh no, I do have lethal, right? 9 plus 10, and I only take 10. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, friends. I hope you all enjoyed that game. That was a really interesting game. I dug that game a lot, actually. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up are always appreciated. Let me know what you think about my plays and logic of trying to play through some of these turns. If you want to get more of these videos in your inboxes, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.